All right, so welcome everyone to our Get the More You're Looking For. And if you don't know what that is, we're going to do a little presentation to show you what it's like to move up the career plan. The program that we're going to be starting, our Director Bound program, is going to be starting kind of this week with a booking blitz later in the week. And then next Monday, the 19th, we'll start the actual program. So tonight is for you to gain some information, some education about what the program will entail and make an educated decision if it's something you want to be a part of. So let me just go through some introductions. I am Lisa Kirtley. I'm the Senior Director of the Sea-Stars organization. And we are teaming up with some other organizations. And just to make it more fun, get to know each other a little better, because we're all a part of the Rock Stars and the Superstars organization. We're all one big happy family. So it's really good, I think, to work with other organizations and get to know other people and learn from them and just be a sponge. So maybe you'll go through this program and you'll decide, no, I really don't think this is for me. I want you to know that that is okay. I also want you to know that going through the Director Bound program does not mean that you absolutely have to promote to director. But I will tell you that going through the program will help you with your business no matter what you want from your business. Okay? You're going to get lots of training, lots of information that will help you with whatever you decide you want to do with your business. And I will tell you, I can speak for everyone on here, every leader on here, and say that we want for you what you want. We're going to support you wherever you are in your business and help you get to where you want to be in your business. So I told you a little bit about me. I live in Florida. I am moving to North Carolina September 1st. And but I know Jody's really happy. She lives up there. But Kim is really sad. So, but I started this business 3.5 years ago, and it was, can honestly sit here and tell you, it's one of the best decisions I have ever made in my life. I joined thinking I would stay for 30 days, get my money back, because that was the new consultant special, and move on my way with my beautiful products, what commission I made, and be very happy. I didn't know I was going to fall completely in love with this company, this business, and a lot of the women I'm looking at on the screen right now. The relationships I have built are lifelong. And for me, that's what it's all about. I'm now able to work from home, which was a huge goal for me because I needed to be able to travel, see my grandchildren, my children, and it was super important for me. So 1 year ago, April 3rd, I was able to leave my full-time job, and now I'm a full-time Pampered Chef consultant, loving life. So that's enough about me. I'm going to let Amy introduce herself, and then you can call on the other leaders on here.
All right. Hi, guys. So I'm Amy Walker. I am a senior director. I am in Steve's first generation, same with Lisa. And I've been a consultant for almost 3 years. My anniversary is in June. I mainly started because I needed to pay off some medical bills. I had had a couple of surgeries and I just couldn't afford, I wasn't making enough money to pay all my bills. So that's basically why I started. I set a goal to make $500 a month. My first paycheck was $1,300 and it's never been less than that. And so it's just like, I just kind of like, it just opened my eyes, like what's possible with this business. I fast tracked to director in September, October of 2018. And then I've just kind of promoted from there. I have made it as high as executive director. However, we did lose our executive team title a couple of months ago, which we're sad about, but we are going to get it back. And I am not stopping. I'm not quitting. We're just going to keep pushing forward. But it's been pretty amazing just to see like what this business has been able to do for me and my son. I'm a single mom. I live in the Denver, Colorado area. My son is 17. I did work a full-time job when I started this business. Last October, I did get to quit my job, just like Lisa. So I am doing Pampered Chef full-time also, which is really fun and exciting to have my own schedule and freedom. And I mean, like I can go visit my family if I want to, or like if I want to watch Netflix, I can. Sometimes I take a little bit too much freedom, but you know, that's just the way it is when you get to work at Pampered Chef business full-time. So, so what else? Did I freeze on everybody? Everybody is frozen.
You're frozen, but we can hear you.
Okay, good. I'm like, everybody froze. I don't know what happened. What else was I going to say? So yeah, I got to quit my job in October. I don't know. What else? Did I miss anything?
So you're a rock star.
Okay. I don't feel like it right now, but that's okay.
You're good. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to pass the back on to Kim.
Hello, everyone. I am Kim Arter, and I live in Melbourne, Florida, close to Lisa, at least for a couple of months. Very sad that she's moving, but happy for her because she's going to be near her grandbabies and she's going to love it. Let's see. I am a full-time hospice nurse on the weekends, and I have the week to, sorry, my phone's ringing. I got to tell her I can't talk. So I have the week free to run my business and sew and do all the things that I love, go camping with my husband, play with my beautiful golden retriever, Lizzie. I've been very happy with Pampered Chef, thanks to Lisa being persistent and getting me to join. I had been a direct sales failure before that in more than one or two or three companies, but found my niche with Pampered Chef. And it was just finally the right fit, and it's been great. So let's see. This is a great program. I was not able to go through it because of my schedule, and we like that we are running this program to where anybody can be in it, no matter what their schedule is. We will make things available as you are able to watch things. You just have to show the initiative and go for the knowledge and be responsible for watching the replays. Let's see, what else? I think that's about it. I am going to pass it on to Sarah Coyle.
Hi, everybody. I'm Sarah. I live in Washington with my 4 kids, 3 cats, a dog, my husband, and my father. So you can kind of guess my life is crazy all the time. I joined Pampered Chef right before Lisa did. And we've been like best friends since we started, and I absolutely love it. I love all of the relationships that I've got to build through Pampered Chef that I otherwise wouldn't have gotten. It's the reason that I stay. I get to see so many people grow and thrive in this business, and it just makes me so happy to be part of that with them. I am a senior director. I didn't fast track. I never thought I was going to have a team. I worried that I was going to hit my 150 in sales. But the love, support, and ability to do this from anywhere has really made a big difference in my life. I've been a stay-at-home mom for 14 years, but my husband was laid off and we started racking up bills. So I was going back into the workforce, and I hated it because my time wasn't mine anymore, and I didn't get to do mom things, which is what I am. I'm a mom. And so Steve, if you haven't realized yet, he's kind of persistent, and he finally convinced me to sign up. And all of a sudden, I had amazing sales. I had this team, and it just kind of exploded, and it has afforded me the ability to do things like pick up my bag and travel to Florida when I needed a break from my children and my husband. I might need to do that again soon. Just letting you know, get my bed warmed up. And if I can do this, guys, there is no reason why you can't. You can really put as much or as little effort into this, and you will always have support from all of us to hit your goals. That's me, and I would like to pass it on to Mandy.
Thank you, Sarah. I am Mandy, everybody, and gosh, it's so hard to follow such great stories. Mine is going to not seem very impactful after all of that. But I will be celebrating my 2nd anniversary come this August. And so I started in August of 2019 simply because I was looking for something to make some extra money. I didn't want to take fun money out of our household budget. And I, just wanted to be able to spend money on something without having to ask my husband, And I had no intentions of growing a team. I didn't fast track. I didn't get all the extra goodies and the cash that was on the table. And I kick myself every time I think about it. But anyway, it is what it is. But it's been a great ride for me. I've surpassed what I thought my why was, as far as the monetary part of things. I definitely have enough fun money, and fortunately enough left over that I've been supporting my oldest son as he's been finishing his last year of college. So it's been life-saving, I think, for that reason alone. I've been able to meet some great people. I had a very, very small, limited friend circle before Pampered Chef. I just didn't feel comfortable letting anyone into my personal life, but I've come to know a bunch of great ladies, and they've become more like family. So I am very, very blessed. I live in the Killeen Fort Hood area, South Central Texas. So anyone wants to move to Texas, we're here. We've got a pretty good following in Texas, don't we, Lisa?
Pretty big team in Texas, yes.
Yeah. So we are rocking it here. So
yes, they are.
Anyway, so I live here with my husband, and we have 2 Maltese dogs. We have 3 grown children. The youngest is married and about to deploy to Kuwait. So it's just, we're a military family, so it's just a cycle, But anyway, so that's a little bit about me. So I think we're finished up here, right?
I think so.
Leaders, okay. I'll turn it back over to Lisa.
Yeah, we would like to welcome all of you to this presentation, and feel free to ask questions in the chat. Leaders, I will ask you to help me out with answering questions in the chat, and keeping a list of the I am ins, because I will not be able to do that. I just am not able to multitask like that when I'm doing this. So I am going to go ahead and share my screen. And away we go. So we call our program Stellar Seastars on the Rise. Let your dreams take flight, because let me tell you guys, there is no limits with this business. And a lot of us talked about leaving our full-time jobs, but I just want to make something blatantly clear. It is not something that you have to do to be a leader. You do not have to leave your job. You do not have to solely do Pampered Chef. We have national executive directors who run companies, and they are national executive directors, as high up in the Pampered Chef ladder that you can go. So you can totally not have to quit your job. So I just like to throw that out there, because there are a lot of people who absolutely love what they're doing. And this can just add so much more to your life and do so much more for your family. And it's selfish of us not to share this with you. So that is the reason for it. So we call this Get the More You're Looking For. And so you are here because you obviously want more, right? And so we're going to tell you why, we told you why we love what we're doing, but is anybody brave enough to tell us why you decided to join Pampered Chef tonight? You can unmute yourselves and talk if you want to. You don't have to.
I can jump on here really quick and say that I had hosted with Amy, I think twice, and she had convinced me to go ahead. And it was last year for such a great deal in March. My husband had been wanting an air fryer forever, and I was like, no, no, no. And then Pampered Chef came out with that one, and I had the chance for $19.80 to possibly earn it. And we couldn't really afford it at the time, but I told him, if I'm out 20 bucks, I'm out 20 bucks. Lo and behold, I earned it, worked full-time manufacturing, and loved my job. But as we know, last year went awry with COVID, I hate to say it. And we have a daughter that has special needs, and she was in a residential school, and we were not able to see her for over 4 months.
Oh.
And I told my husband, if that ever happened again, I was quitting work. In December, I brought her home the end of October because an outbreak happened at the school, so they locked us out, and I brought her home. And in December, I had to quit my job. I have not made it to director. That's still not necessarily, but this is nowhere close to my income, but being able to care and figure out how we're going to do what we're going to do. I can work my business when I need to and still bring in a little bit of income here and there and take care of my daughter and take care of our family. And that's actually ultimate why our new why is to help. I cut over half our monthly income out when we could not afford it, but this has helped me sustain things and whittle away at the bills that I took away my main full time.
Is it Rhiannon? Is that your name?
Rhiannon.
Rhiannon, thank you so much for sharing. And I will tell you that moving up the ladder, you will see a significant change in your income, so much so that it will just relieve that burden for you. That I can promise. So thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Okay, so let's move on. So do you want more? Most people join in an event like this because you want more out of your business, or you're just curious to see what we have to tell you or what we're going to share with you. But I have to ask you, and you can put this in the chat, if you could not fail, what is something that you would want your business to provide for you? Take a minute, think about it, and just put it in the chat. Leaders, if you would just jot these down for me, I'd appreciate it. I'm gonna give you a minute. So tonight represented here are three organizations. You have me, Team Sea Stars, Amy's Stellar Stars, and Sarah with the Goal Getters Directors team. So that was a mouthful, Sarah. And so you too can have a vision board just like this. And as you can see, there are lots of spaces open on all three of these vision boards. And you can be one of those the squares with your picture if you're on my team. If you're on Amy's, you could be one of those beach balls. She would love to be adding some names to those. Instead of that saying you, it could say your name. And the same for the goal-getters. See all those open spaces? That could be you. So I just want you to take a gander at that. And can you see yourself on one of those boards? Did you know that there are 3 ways to earn income with your business? You can sell, of course, we all love to do the parties, right? You can build a team. And when you start advancing in the Pampered Chef career plan, as I said just a minute ago, you will see a significant difference in your commission checks. And that starts with just having one person on your team. You will start seeing that difference. So how much more money would you like to make each month? You can put that in the chat as well. And the sky is the limit. Don't be shy. Oops, whoops, whoops. I should have changed this slide. And let me just move this over so I can't see my big whoops. So we all know that the $39 kit is gone. But there are still, if you're in your first 90 days, you can fast track. And I'm sure that your leader has already told you about the fast track, but I just wanted to put it on here again because I think it's so important for everyone to know what is available to you at the fast track level. I mean, as you can see, with just $500 in your first 30 days, you can get that quick cooker, the egg cooker, and the skinny scraper. And $12.50, you will be a qualified consultant. And so not only are you going to get that 2-quart enameled cast iron baker, but you are going to get 3,000 trip points. What else? Somebody help me. I just went blank because I'm bugged about my mistake. Is that it? Is that it? Okay, and at $2,500 in your first 90 days, you're gonna get that awesome skillet. Guys, that skillet costs more than $200. What? I mean, for me, it's like a no-brainer. And then when you sell $5,000, and some people do that in their first month, some people do it in 60 days. I mean, if you're doing your parties, you're going to do it quickly and you can get that knife block. I know. And when a new consultant, that would be one of you, possibly, I'm not sure about everybody, how long they've been a consultant, but if you are in your first 90 days and you recruit, get your first recruit, and then your recruit qualifies in their first 90 days, you're going to get $100 cash bonus. I like money. Who else likes money? Right? Okay, so when your consultant promotes to director, just like you, because when you get new consultants, we're going to put them right in this program. You know, it's up to everybody to be educated. It's up to them to make that decision. So don't ever prejudge a new consultant and think, well, I don't think they really want this. You don't know what they want. They may not know they want to be a director. I sure didn't. I know. Anybody else? I knew. I was like telling Steve, oh no, I'm not. He said, well, you're going to promote this month. And I said, no, I'm not. I'm not going to be a director. I can't do this. I can't talk to people. You can't make me. But anyway, here I am. You can't shut me up now. Love what I'm doing. Wouldn't change it for anything. Absolutely love it. So let's talk about if that new consultant, she promotes to director in her first 90 days, how does a $500 cash bonus sound? Right? And plus another one, if they hold their title for 3 months. What is up with me? My mind is gone. 90 days. It's that sugar. Another $500. And then when your new consultant promotes to advanced director, that means they've promoted a director. Then you're going to get $1,000. They get $1,000, and then another $1,000. So all this money is just sitting in an envelope, guys. $3,000 in an envelope on a table in Pampered Chef office with your name on it. Are you going to go grab it? Who's going to go grab it? I wish, like Amy, was it Amy who said, no, Amy did fast track. Amy fast tracked. There was somebody else who said, Mandy says she wished she kicks herself for not fast tracking. So do I now. I wish I had not fought Steve, because little did I know what was available to me. Little did I know that this was going to make me so, so happy, and just provide everything I need inwardly and, of course, monetarily. And so you can do that too. So I hate all these bars on here. So let's talk about the first way to earn is selling. So a consultant can earn up to 25% commission on their sales. And when you reach 15,000 in career sales, and I'm going to stop right here because so many people do not realize that if you are not active after 2 months in a row, like you have to submit at least $150 every 2 months, or you will lose your career sales. And you don't want that to happen for a lot of reasons. You're going to get awards. You can earn excellence. Just lots of things available to you. But when you do sell 15,000 in career sales, you're going to get an automatic 2% permanent raise. So instead of starting off your month at 20% commission, you're going to start off your month at 22% commission. And you might not think that sounds like a lot, but trust me, it makes a huge difference. Agreed, leaders? Agreed. So has anybody on here reached their 15,000 in career sales? Have you already reached your 15,000 career sales milestone, or are you committed to working towards it so we can cheer you on? It is, as I wrote on here, it is easier than you think, and it happens before you know it. It really does. So if you're in to hit that $15,000 career sales milestone, put it in the chat. We want to know how close you are. Okay, and so then let's talk about, we talked about moving up the career plan. Well, it all starts with just one consultant. And that will, once your new consultant is active with just $150 and you have $150 submitted, that gives you an automatic promotion to senior consultant. Now you will have to do that every month to hold that title. Okay. And then when you have two consultants that you yourself have recruited, you have 750 in sales, and they're active, you will promote to team leader. And then you're going to get another a 2% raise, another 2% raise. It's crazy. And when I talk to you about senior consultants are earning on an average of 6.3% more in commissions, and team leaders on average are earning 14.5% more in commissions. So why wouldn't you want to earn more money just by sharing this amazing business with a couple of people? And I'd love to tell this story. And I wrote it on here, but one thing, when I first started, Stacy Itzel, she is our other national executive director. If you haven't met her, you're in for a real treat when you do. She's incredible. Such an inspiring lady. And I always tell her, I want to be Stacy Itzel when I grow up. But she once told me, because she did like a 15-minute interview with me, and we were talking about recruiting, and I was like, oh, I don't know, you know, because I was just new and scared. And she said, Lisa, the best thing you have to offer someone in that whole catalog is your apron. And let me tell you, she said to me, and she was so spot on, that not only did you see a significant difference in your commission checks, but my gravy, what it does for your heart and your soul. When you hear someone say thank you Now, see, I cry through every one of these I do, every time. I just can't get through it. But when you see the lives that you will change by sharing this amazing business with people, it is, if it doesn't bring tears to your eyes, something's wrong with you. Because the lives we have changed, the single moms I have helped personally that thank me for being able to put food on their table, for their child being able to play a sport that they could not afford otherwise, paying the electric bill. You know, I was a single mom for 24 years, and it is no picnic. It is no picnic trying to decide if your kids can do the things they want to do. And I had some smart, energetic, athletic children who were involved in a lot of things, and super proud of them. And they've all done amazing things with their lives. But it was not easy being a single mom and making all that happen for them. I wish I had known about Pampered Chef then. I really wish I did. Let me rephrase that. I did know about it, but no one ever asked me to join their team. And I don't know what I would have done if they did. Honestly, I was young. But so this is a challenge I pose to you as well. Are you committed to welcoming at least one new team member this month? Just one. Put it in the chat. Okay, and this is the slide that always makes me fumble. So as a senior consultant, you can see this graph and what happens and the significant change it makes. Did you know that you earn an increase in commission when you add your first new team member? You do, because I just told you that. But when both you and your team member are active, that means 150 in sales, Pampered Chef will pay you an additional 1% commission on both your sales. Did you hear that? Your sales, and 1% on everything that your team member sells too. And then you're going to get the big wahoo, hello, senior consultant. We are so proud of you. And that is one thing I love, love, love about this company, is how they have taught us as leaders to recognize everything. And I know that for me, when I first started, once I started getting excited about it, man, when I knew that I had done something or I had earned something, I could not wait to see Steve post my posts with my congratulations or wahoo, you did it. It was just huge for me. And so that's something that we love. So who is someone that you can think of that would benefit from a Pampered Chef business just like you? And it gets better. When you add your second team member, you can promote to team leader. So team leaders earn an additional 2% commission on their sales and 2% commission on everything on their sales and 2% commission on everything that their team sells. In addition to the 50 Pampered Chef dollars, and I think if it's this month, it's 100 Pampered Chef dollars. Is that correct? Or was that last month? That was last month? Okay, so it's that 50 Pampered Chef dollars for recruits that submit $12.50 in 90 days. How cool is that? So when your recruit qualifies with their $12.50, not only are they going to get their 3,000 trip points and that awesome casserole, plus all the other things, you also are going to get the 3,000 trip points, and you're going to get $50 in Pampered Chef dollars. What? You can use those dollars for your products. But right now, I recommend holding on to them so you can pay for your conference registration. And that is important. You want to make sure you do conference. Team leaders also receive a 30% discount on products. That's 10% more than a consultant or a senior consultant. Okay, so are you catching on? So not only when you're moving up the career plan are you making extra money, you're also getting bigger discounts when you want to purchase products. And other things. So the requirements for a team leader, as I said earlier, your personal sales must be at least $750, and each consultant on your team must be active in the promotion month with at least $150 in sales. And if you take a look at these graphs that I always fumble through, you will see that the difference in the for a senior consultant, her commission was $552, her overrides were $35, which increased her to $587. So that is a 6.3 increase. A team leader, down at the bottom, you'll see the graph for the team leader. Her commission as a consultant would have been $552, but with her overrides from her team added an extra $80, which made her commission 14.5% more, and it gave her $632. So it really, you just won't believe the difference when you start seeing that increase in pay. And most of your consultants are selling much more than what is listed on these graphs. Okay, so here is a little bit about us. We are being very transparent here tonight, and this is a surprise to some of you. Didn't even know we were doing this. So I'm having trouble moving this around. So what does it actually look like to be paid as a director? So if you look here at Michelle, Michelle's personal sales were $4,478.35. So her paycheck at a consultant level would have been $1,209.16. That's not too shabby, right? But Michelle has 13 team members. So her actual paycheck as a director was $1,835.25. Pretty cool, huh? Now, Kim Arter down here is an advanced director. So in the month we chose, her personal sales were $5,222.70. At the consultant level, her paycheck would have been $1,256. And I cut this off. I can't see it. So I don't know how many team members she had and her directors, but her actual paycheck it went from $1,256 all the way up to $3,030 something. That's a big increase, So I should have done 2 slides. So pampered, not perfect. Okay, so then there's me. I'm a senior director. So I just want you to see how this increases. My personal sales this month we chose were $4,881.95. So at the consultant level, I would have been paid $1,318.13. I don't know why they give me the number stuff, because I always mess up all the numbers. Amy, you're the numbers girl. Anyway, the number of team members I had was 25. I have a downline director. I had 6 downline directors at this time. And my actual paycheck for that month was $6,661.34. Could you live on that? Yeah? That's not too shabby, is it? Well, let's take a look at Amy's check when she promoted to executive director. So her personal sales in this month, wow, Amy, $16,313.35. So at the consultant level, she would have been paid $4,682.40 something. Okay, not too shabby, right? You could live on that, most people. But Amy had 53 team members who had sales that month. She had 15 downline directors, and her actual paycheck that month was over $18,000. I could live on that. Amy, you can live on that. So the reason we showed you this is because we just want you to see that it's real. How do we know it's real? Because we're living it. I'm sorry I messed up these slides. I really wish you could see them. Amy, you did a fabulous job on them. I apologize. I messed them up for you. But it's incredible what can happen when you start moving up the career plan. And you will see it immediately. So though, as we said, moving up the career plan, the last way to earn Pampered Chef is by advancing through the career plan. And that is the next step for you. So let's start talking about why you would want to give yourself a promotion. You give yourself a promotion, because remember, this is your business. We are not your boss. We are here to support you and guide you and help you and lead you. But you are your own boss. So you can give yourself this promotion and you can promote to director. So why would you want to do that? Can you put that in the chat? Why would you want to promote to director? Oops. So there are lots of privileges for us as directors. We get an invitation to a monthly nationwide leader call, and we get access to information before consultants, so we're able to share it with our teams, and access to director and above only training opportunities. There's one going on this week. We have annual retreat in Maryland. Well, we did before COVID. There's talk about possibly doing something with conference there this year. So you can put that in your hat, and that would be probably for everybody. I'm not sure. Tune in later for that. We get an increased discount on our personal orders. And we also get a professional development award at $100 for a director annually to increase your knowledge. So if there's a class you want to take, if there's a training you want to take, you can take that training and you submit that invoice to Pampered Chef, and they're going to give you $100 back. So our company really cares about us. They want us to be successful. They want us to know what we're doing. They want us to be able to teach and lead and share all of our knowledge with you. And they make it so easy for us. But there is more. How about jewelry? I love this. It's fun when this shows up in the mail, and it's always fun to get happy mail from Pampered Chef. So you can earn your career title necklace when you promote to director, or a pin if you're a man, and you receive a new one each time you promote to a new level. How exciting is that? Yes, I love jewelry. So, but there's still more. So we talked a little bit about Pampered Chef dollars. So how about a $250 deposit into your Pampered Chef dollars account upon your promotion to director? Shopping spree, oh yeah. So what would you do with 250 extra PC dollars right now? I know I would save it for conference. And then, I don't know, maybe I might get some new goodies. Maybe I might buy some gifts. Maybe I just leave it sitting there till something new comes out that I just can't live without. But there's still more. Oh yeah, this is one of our favorite perks. I will have to say, most of us on here, I'm sure, could attest to this. One of the most raved about and anticipated benefits that directors love is the opportunity to earn the new product samples. Did you hear that? So you can earn this current season's new products. You know, those new spring products? Who wouldn't want those to show up at your door? So they literally show up at your door. So I love to tell this story that Steve did not tell me that this was going to happen. And when I promoted to director, and my husband calls me at work and he's like, "What have you done? I thought you joined this company so you can make extra money. There's 3 gigantic boxes that just showed up at the door." And I said, "I don't know." So I call Steve and he says, "Surprise! I had earned all of the fall products for that season." Guys, it is incredible. So not only do you get the opportunity to earn them through the free-for-all right along with our consultants, you know, that's coming up May and June, right? We get to earn the new fall products, but they're literally going to show up at your door when you are a director. So some of the things we get twice. No joke. But we're still not done. There's even more. Okay, so I want to know, are you in? Maybe? Are you unsure? Maybe you're happy where you are. We want to know. So if you are all in, we want to reserve your spot on our leadership team. So comment, I'm in. Comment, I'm in. And we are going to make sure that you are added to our brand new group that is the Stellar Sea Stars on the Rise for this session of Director Bound. And we want to put you in there so that you can gain all this knowledge and learn so much and possibly come out a director, maybe learn and get started on the right path to becoming a director. Maybe you decide you're happy where you are, and that's okay too. I want you to know that that's okay too. But we still would love for you to go through this program and make an educated decision. So I put this on here so you can see what the requirements are. So as you can see, let's look at the red one because that's where you're all headed to director. And that's why we're on here. So as a director, this is what you'll get, and this is what is required. So the bonuses and overrides, you're going to get 3% override on your personal team sales, 3% override on your first generation sales. That means people you have recruited, and 50 Pampered Chef dollars recruiting bonus. Once your new consultants are qualified at $12.50, you're going to get a $50 recruiting bonus. $10 activity bonus. You say, what does that mean? So when you have team members and they're active on your personal team with $150, you're going to get $10 every month for that person. $10. What I like to do is I take that money that I get for my active consultants, and I like to put it right back into my team, like doing incentives, doing drawings, doing challenges, those kinds of things. Or you can just keep it for yourself. So what is the promotion requirement? So to promote to director, you got to have 5 active personal team consultants. So what does that mean? It could be that you have recruited 2 people. Maybe those 2 people have recruited 3 more people. That counts as your 5. Okay? So did I make that clear? So they don't all have to come from you. They can come from your recruits. Okay? And then they all would have to have at least $150 in your promotion month. And you yourself would have to have $750 in personal sales. But collectively as a team, you would need $5,000 in your promotion month. Now, after your promotion month, it doesn't matter where that $5,000 comes. It can all come from you. It can come from you and 2 other team members. We like to say that we don't work to minimums as directors. You always want to strive for a whole lot more than just your $750 requirement, okay? And then there is an alternate director requirement, and I just saw someone earn this the other day on the director page. If you sell $75,000 in personal sales in a rolling 12 months and 6,000 personal sales in the current month, you automatically promote to director. And I just saw that happen to somebody. So that was pretty cool. Amy, did you have a question? Did I see? Yeah, I don't know why I thought you raised your hand. No? Okay. Okay, so another awesome thing are vacations. I myself have earned 3 vacations in my 3 years. And who would have thought it? I thought, oh yeah, right. Steve's telling me, you're going to earn these vacations. And I'm like, okay, sure. Little did I know, I did. And let me tell you, you have not traveled until you travel with Pampered Chef. So hopefully you know this already, that you can earn a free vacation. There are lots of ways to earn it. Just by every dollar you sell, you get 1 point. Okay, and I'm sure your director would love to share more with you if you don't understand it all. But at the director level, you also get 1,000 additional points every month that you are paid at your title. That means your team has met director qualifications. Okay, and this year we're working towards the trips to Texas is the level 1 trip, and that would be 60,000 points. And 90,000 points will get you to Puerto Rico, which is an all-inclusive vacation. Yeah, baby, I'm going. No, COVID, go away. Okay, and so let's move on. So I'm going to read this to you a little bit. So you've learned about some of the monetary rewards, but there's still so much more. And this is from one of the directors on our team. She says, being a director means being able to feel a part of my life that I didn't even know was missing. It is being selfless in what you give, but getting so much back in return. It is the smile on your biggest supporters' faces when you give them a free, newly launched product. It is getting training that you can put into practice, which directly impacts both your family and other families. It's having the chance at opportunities for income and travel that once seemed for everyone but yourself. Because that's where I was. I couldn't believe that any of this was going to happen for me. But let me tell you, it did, and so much more. It is the beginning of the rest of your life. And that is so true. So, all right, are you ready? Tell us again in the chat. We are so excited. So this is how it's going to go. You're going to be added to the group, the Sea Stars, Stellar Sea Stars on the Rise. And starting Thursday, the 15th, we will begin a booking blitz, and all the details will be posted in that group. Okay. There is required reading for this group. And this time we have chosen the book, The Wisdom of Oz, and I meant to have that in my hand so I could show you what it looks like, and I forgot. Let me just jump up and grab it. It's on my shelf right here. This is what it looks like. Can you see it? It's The Wisdom of Oz, and it's a quick and easy read. We are going to ask you to book 4 parties to begin on April 16th and 4 parties to begin on April 23rd. Why? Because if you don't have a full calendar, you're not getting enough people in front of you to find those new consultants to join your team to help you get to this director promotion. Okay, and so we will meet again. If you want to write this down or take a screenshot of this, on Sunday, April 18th at 6 p.m. Eastern time. We will see how you've done with the booking blitz, and it's okay. We want you to show up no matter what. And we will get you prepared for session 1, which will begin on Monday, April 19th. Your first training video will be posted at 9 a.m. in the Stellar Sea Stars on the Rise group, okay? The training videos are mandatory. However, we have designed this program so that you can view them at a time that works for you. So if for some reason you can't watch it on Monday, please reach out to myself, Amy, Kim, or Shelley, and let us know so that we can make adjustments. We will also be doing live trainings. They're lives on Facebook. So we'll be live, which means you can, if you can't be on live at the time we're on, you can go back and rewatch it during the day at a time that's best for you. And I highly recommend that throughout the week, you rewatch those training videos and those lives, because I promise you, you will get more from it the second time than you do the first time. Okay? There will be homework that will be posted after each live training. The week of, let me see if I have my notes here. The week of the 19th, so that would be Tuesday the 20th, Amy will be going live with the live training. And on Thursday the 22nd, it will be Shelley. On the 27th and the 29th, it will be me. And on the May 4th and 6th, it will be Kim Arter. And then we will wrap up with a live Zoom this time. If you were with us last month, we didn't do this, and we were sorry that we didn't, because we kind of felt like it just kind of dropped. And so we want to wrap up with the live Zoom, and that will be on May 10th at 9 p.m. Eastern time. I think I put that there, yeah. So there'll be as I said, there'll be homework posted every week that you'll be required to post. And we also ask that you schedule with your upline director a 15-minute coaching call every week, so that they are able to coach you, help you with what you may be struggling with, celebrate what is working for you. We ask that you be active in the team group. Put out there what's happened. If you get a recruit, put it on there. We want to all cheer you on and celebrate you. Super duper important. And so that is the end of my PowerPoint. And I am going to open it up to questions. Does anybody have any questions for us at all?
Lisa, can you hold the book up again?
Yep.
Thank you.
The Wisdom of
Tracy was asking.
And it's by Roger Connors and Tom Smith. And I think you can get it on Audible too, and on Kindle. And if you can't get a copy for whatever reason, let me know and I'll send you mine. Okay?
Same.
Yes, please let us know. So don't feel like, you know, you can't do this, because I'm just going to put this out there. When I first started this, I'm like, I can't afford to keep doing all these things because I was trying to get my business going. So don't be afraid to reach out to me and say, hey, I need some help. I need this book, but I can't afford to get this book. Please let me know. Don't let that stop you. Okay. Privately, nobody knows but us, and we will make sure you have what you need. Okay.
Yep.
Any other questions? Jody, if you're not a reader, I highly recommend you get it on Audible, and you can listen to it. When you're driving in the car, you can listen to it while you're cooking dinner. Nobody has any questions?
We were just on a leader training today where a national executive was talking to us about how important it is to read a book or listen to a podcast, or like that self-development is so important. So that's why that's part of this program, because it's really important.
We like to say learners are earners.
Learners are earners.
Earners. So I would much rather sit down with a romance novel. I just would, but it's still important. And I have a whole bookshelf behind me that you see that I've been collecting books, because I listen in all the trainings. They're usually talking about a book that we should get. And I'm telling you, it makes a difference. It changes your mindset. It helps you be a better leader. And for me, that's super important, because, you know, as I said before, I never felt like I was capable or able. to be a leader, didn't think I would be a good leader, didn't think I had anything to offer anybody, didn't think I could inspire anybody to do anything, no self-confidence whatsoever. And what this business has done for me, it has completely changed my life, my mindset, everything about me. And woo, preach. I could go on for hours. So yeah, we're super excited to get started. Leaders, do you have anything to add that I may have missed or misconstrued or anything like that? Please jump in.
Tracy wants to know if we will have the invite tomorrow to the group.
Say that again.
Will we have the invites tomorrow to the group?
Yes. Amy, you were going to say something?
I was just going to say, like, I don't want you guys to think that just because you want to promote to director, that means that you like suddenly have to know everything. Like, I've been in this business 3 years. Steve even says he's been in it for 5 years. Like, we are constantly learning. Like, I don't know everything. I don't do all the things I should be doing. I don't want you guys to let that part of it scare you. Like, that's like when you promote, like, that's why we're here. We're here to help you continue growing, as well as all the other, directors in the organization. I mean, we all work together. We do trainings. I mean, it's constant learning. So I don't want that part to scare you.
Absolutely. Yes, Eastern Standard Time usually, Mariana, and we try to be respectful of the West Coasters and go as late as we can on the East Coast to be respectful of the East Coasters. It's really hard with the time zones, so we try to do our best, and that's one of the reasons why we don't say, hey, you got to be on Monday night at 8 p.m., period. Be there or you're out. We don't do that, and the reason is because it doesn't work for everybody. It just doesn't. Another thing is, don't feel like that if you come out of this program and you have not promoted, that you are a failure. It just means you're still working on it. And our support will never stop, no matter how far you go. We're going to be right beside you the whole way.
And in fact, if Shelly could be on this call tonight, she just promoted a director on her organization as of the 1st of this month. Stacy Hartshorn, who you might see around in the group and stuff. She, I think, did the Director Bound program probably like 3 or 4 times. And she just kept growing through each experience. So yeah, don't feel like, it's a one and done thing, or that you're a failure if you don't promote. You definitely can just keep gaining all the knowledge out of each time you do it. So I know Rhiannon's been in it more than once or tried to. Her schedule's crazy, so yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Don't be shy. We're easy peasy.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, then that's it. We will get you in. If you put in that you're in, you want in, we're going to send out your invites to the group. And so watch for that. The details for the booking blitz will be in there. And so you'll know exactly what you're supposed to do starting on Thursday for the booking blitz. We will see you again live on Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And we'll see how you're doing and get you prepared to start the program on Monday, the 19th. So woohoo, I'm so excited for all of you. Thank you for popping on, and share it with your peers. Get them to do this with you. It's always fun to do it with a buddy. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. All right, guys, have a good night.
Bye.